Don't worry, it's fresh.
Material?
Yeah, freshly dug. Tony was buried just 2 days ago. We'll just sever the torso and stitch what's left of him to you. It'll be a perfect fit. My stomach dropped. I bolted down the hallway, the only other direction available, thinking there had to be a back door or a window. But he was faster. He caught my arm before I made it 3 steps and spun me hard into the wall. My shoulder took the impact, and I bit through the inside of my cheek. I've been waiting a long time for someone patient enough to stay. He snickered, fisting my hair and slamming it against the wall. My head spun, and blood oozed from the side of my head. I screamed and struggled, but he was too strong. He started dragging me by the hair towards the consultation room. I could see the gray toe tips of Tony. I had to do something quick. I reached for his hair and tugged the hardest I could before I drove my knee into his groin. Joseph doubled forward. I shoved him sideways into the wall and ran out of the house. I could hear him behind me. He was trying to get closer. I grabbed a vase from the hallway and swung it backward without turning around. I felt it connect, and he went down hard, but I didn't look. I dashed out of the front door, got to my car, and drove to the nearest police station. My hands were shaking so badly I had to pull over twice before I reached the main road. I got Joseph on the floor, passed out. He confessed to snatching bodies for the cemetery and doing fake surgeries. He wasn't any kind of plastic surgeon. He was just some dude who always wanted to be a doctor but never made it happen. All the victims they found had answered that same ad. They were all young women who wanted to look pretty after being humiliated. They said I was lucky I survived. I know that, and I'm grateful. It doesn't stop me from worrying about those who weren't or wouldn't, because there are still tons of Julia scrolling through their feeds, looking for a cheap way to stop feeling like a flat board, and they are desperate enough to try by any means.